Now let's look at elements of sentence structure. We've seen this, but we want to narrow down the elements. For one, S will mean subject, V means verb, C means complement, O means object. Then this means adverb. Then we may also have O, I, which will be indirect object. And then we'll have D. Okay, sorry, this will be I-O, then we'll have D-O, which will be direct object. Okay. Or we can, the truth is that we can also alternate this and make it O-I, or we can say this O-D. That is object direct form, object indirect form. Okay, so this will be what we use to analyze. That means a sentence can have this structure. A sentence can have SV. Remember that there must be a subject and a finite verb, except in imperatives, for example. So these two components, subject and verb, are very important. Subject and verb are very important. But besides the subject and verb, we can have other parts, other elements, such as the complement, the object, the adverb. And then we also have the indirect object, then the direct object. Now, if we have subject and verb only, what it means is that our verb is intransitive in that sentence, because there are some verbs that can be intransitive in some sentences, and in other sentences they will be transitive. So, but whatever the case, once you have only subject and verb, it means that verb is operating as an intransitive verb. An intransitive verb is that verb that cannot move, pass its action onto an object, that doesn't pass its action onto an object. While the transitive verb is that verb that passes its action onto an object. So we want to take note of that. Now let's look at the first structure. The first structure, we have S plus V, meaning subject plus verb. We can have that. So let's take an example for that. Sometimes you hear people say the shortest sentence in the Bible. In some version, we just have Jesus wept. This is a sentence because it has the compulsory component of a sentence, the subject and a finite verb. So this has a structure of a sentence, and so it is a sentence. And it has a structure of S plus V. We will now take other examples. We'll move on to look at other structures where we can have S plus V, then plus C.